challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Show me a round one.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to bait him with the projectile. They're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Lots of aggression from both sides. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. The jump in catches them. Gets the jump in. Not shy with the grab. Target locked and scoop. Dashes. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jumping. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Jumps. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive move. They're facing, plot twist. Hog's nothing but air. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Big time whip! Player two will look to apply pressure here. This can lead to some big damage. Oh, critical art now. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
No remorse.
They got him. Player one made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Was looking for that jump attack. They block the overhead, and player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers gets. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Target locked and scoop. Big, low, reaching heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Looking to plant them with a pile driver. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Oh, they were looking for that overhead. Medium kick hits. Zones with the fireball. Breaks the block with a throw. Sees the overhead coming. Crushes that off and keeps going. Uses the gauge for a super art. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. It's too much. Player one faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Throws out a projectile. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Both sides have full drive and plenty of help. Let's see how things open up. What's the play here? Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Player one chases them down. If there's a wall in there! Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Jumps in. Leads them. looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 1 needs to use it in front of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Gets him with the anti-air, picks the air throw. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna target lock and scoop? Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive. Oh, gets the air throw? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. In attack range. Overhead, but it won't work. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Jumps in. Back into the corner. What's all in with a run? Looking to impress with this season. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. Oh, here we go. What will they do? Burns out. Connects with the throw. Player 2. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Looking for a hole. A trade. No. Hug nothing but air. Jump tries to act quickly but with the attack. Beats them air to air. Air recovers. Wrecks them. Keeps them out. Vintage. No big time whip. All in with a rush.
Witness
I don't know if this is enough to kill.
no remorse.
Oh, so close. The next moves are gonna be crucial. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Passes for a reaction, sees the overhead coming, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Not shy with the grab. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. Taking stock. Checks them with the projectile. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Rattles them with a spinning bird knife. Hits them with a stop and fire. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Good instincts to spend resources while they no escaping that. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Connects with medium kick. They're laying into each other. Player 2 is in a pretty looking to plan him with a pile driver. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Blocks the overhead. Breaks it. Can they use their drive to stay and hits them with a stop and bar? Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive range. Yes, sir. More damage. Beats and snares them with a force shot. You need guts to pull that off. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we gonna witness a blow-up here? Jumps in. Checks him with a projectile. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Heading into the end game now, it's getting to take a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gets target locked and scoop. It's too much. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Medium kick. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Gets the knockdown, and now? Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Jumps. Side switch in the corner. A quick breather. Overhead. Oh, in with a rush. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player two links in. Here comes the corner pressure.
Witness
A clean KO. Nice meter awareness.
no remorse.
Pretty guts to pull that off. Player one made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Show me everything you have.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Well-timed command throw there. Player one with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Goes for the throw. Knockdown. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Difficult situation for a throw. Not shy with the grab. Knockdown. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Springs forward with the drive rush. Grabs them. What'll happen here if drive rush to keep it going? They need to rely on their instincts here. A critical situation for both fighters. No escaping that. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Gets the jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Can tech the throw? That throw will do some good damage. Oh, they're in the corner now. Nope, they're going for the super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Your great test up.
Player one drops him somehow. Closing. Oh, block twist. Player two is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Barely blocks the jump in. What's next? Oh, the drive impact comes for a punish. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Oh, we're going super out here. Oh, what a that's how you close it out. What a beast! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. It's the drive. This is it. Ooh, what a smart throw. Heavy punch sends him flying. Scrapping it out, the low kick hits. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. No, this will break them. Okay, here we can whip. They're wide open. Danger overhead, but it won't work. You need guts to pull that off. Player one faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
Here comes a new challenger.
fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Show me everything you have.
No mercy for you.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the surprise rushing. Opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 2 with the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Trips them up. Still slugging it out here. Gets the jump in. Takes a trip. They were looking up. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Life lead opens up. And that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Coming through. Heavy punch sends him flying. What'll happen here? Rushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Cannon spike, a quick breather. Gets the throw out of the hooligan. Smart aggressive play there. All the throw connects. Their life is hanging by a perfect execution with the anti-air. KO! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Gutsy play with the grab. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. The super armor does its job. Decides to meet them in the air. Nails the anti-air. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Player 2 needs to use the over KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Pokes with a medium kick. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Grabs and throws him away. Fatal leg twister. A quick breather. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 1 just put themselves on, gets the throw out of the hooligan. Smart aggressive play there. Looking for it off of me. Reach out and hug him. This is a critical moment. Flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Connects with the throw. Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Both players charges forward. Jumps? What are they gonna do? Hugs nothing but air. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Reads the jump in perfectly. They just said, get that jump in out of here. A jump? Big time whip. Off of me. They're in range. The overhead denied. Cannon spike. Player 1 has a full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death for the arrow. Okay, here we go. In attack range. Here comes the corner pressure. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that space. Wall slap into the card break. They couldn't leave that unpunished. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
네, 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Opts for the throw.
어우, 자꾸 그랬어.
Whiffs the grab. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
아우, 뭐야.
Player 1 will be in
바디
the
프레스
world of hurt
빗나갔어.
if their drive gauge runs out. Finding it tricky to manage their drive.
올라가자.
Drive gauge is completely empty. The player will enter burnout and won't be able to use drive for a period of time. So it's vital to not let that happen.
난리가
What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
어이씨. 이거 많이 딸죠.
Try with the grab. Looking to plan him with a pile drive.
죽어라.
Player 1 needs to hold
됐어. 돌려야지.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to
아,
use it?
뭐야.
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. That's some
어,
big
뭐야,
juicy
이거.
damage on that counter.
아하.
Quick breather. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. What'll happen
어이씨.
there?
아, 이런.
Super clutch corners. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Looking for a chance.
크랙슛.
They're low on both life, experiencing burnout. Solid anti-air. Player 1 can't use any
죽는데?
drive moves.
만세.
Gotta play it safe. Nothing but air.
아, 씨. 너무 대놓고 썼나?
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? A jump in? They were right to be on guard there. Nice double lariat. Throw with low heavy. Smart stuff, poking out that range to zone the opponent.
올라가자.
Ooh, foul driver. There's no escape. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Passes for a reaction with a fireball. Dangerous range here. Knockdown.
Correction.
Here comes the mix-up.
오,
Going in. Anti-air with the punch.
아 뭐야 이거? 희한한 콤보가 들어가네.
Uh-oh.
하지만 안 죽죠. 장기품 튼튼합니다. 얼마 까지도 않아. 이거 CA 한 방이면은 아 꼈네. 씨. 끝났나? 아 이거 씨. 저기 점프를 할 줄이야. 아쉽네요. 자, 또 친구 추가를 했으니까 또 초대를 해야지 또. 보내주고 뵙고 타고 들어오셨나? 아 가입했구나. 자 클럽 리스트를 한번 봅시다. 자 어느 분들이 들어와 있나. 방금 가입하셨고 좋아 좋아. 장계프 많아지고 있어. 좋아 좋아. 벌써 27명 있네. 야. 아 맞다, 이거 대기 순서는 걸어놓고 해야지. 날아다녀. 여기도 또 한바탕 하고 시고 계시는구만. 난리 났어. 아, 다들 이거 뭘 꾸며 놓으셨구나. 안녕하세요. 자, 다들 오락실에 놀러 오세요. 비켜, 빨리 졌으면은 일어나 빨리. 자, 다음 판 갑시다. 고고. 아, 또 캠이야. 아, 진짜 캠이 어려운데.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
No mercy for you.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
오 예, 제대로 걸렸어. 프랙션.
Jump in, find
아,
to throw hits. Now the fun begins. Good work staying in throw range there. On dangerous
Oosh.
turf. Easy to get tagged at this range.
아,
Takes a trip. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. And the jump in catches them. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Was looking for that jump attack.
아, 이런.
Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
올라가자.
Not shy with the grab.
으쌰.
Target locked and scoop. Goes for the jump in.
씨, 먹을 건 많이 따라.
Cannon spike. Gets the jump in. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match.
우리가
What'll happen here? Low heavy. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out.
아,
They're backed up into the connects with the throw. A quick breather. Player two.
아 이거 안 썼는데.
That's not gonna hit. The low kick hits. Player two will look to a flat drive and back misses.
아, 뭐 점프를 하고 날리니.
Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
으이씨.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner, buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Throws him down. Knockdown. The throw misses. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. Does this super art connect? Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. Overdrive cannon spike. Experiencing burnout. In there. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player one chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Throws them to negate the block. Still scrapping for control of the space. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Overdrive cannon spike. Flushes that off and keeps going. A quick breather. Oh, the throw connects. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are throws them. Amazing. Player two can't use any drive. Reads the jump in perfectly. Low heavy. Time to go for broke. Wraps it up with a throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Tricky hidden variable. Vagabond forever elevator. Like jumps.
아,
Side
저
switch in the corner.
슬라이드를 정확하게
Player two
커맨드를.
won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Plenty of help, full gauge it, clutch anti-air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Player one is in a very good spot now. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go. Taking chunks out of each other here. Goes out of sight.
새로운 시스템을.
Both are ready to low drop. Gotta do better than that. Solid anti-air. Connects with the throw. Does Super Art do anything? Still alive? Still alive? Wasn't a sure bet, but the meter management was so on point.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Throw whips. Goes for the command grab. That's one huge life lead.
아, 왜
Is this going where we think it is? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Stop the attack by using a trash pick. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Taking stock. Uses the pin.
아, 이거 어떻게 한 거야, 이거.
Changing up the beat with a hidden variable. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps? Great work finding the opening. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Both fighters planning something?
하단기. 한 번 더 하단기.
They were expecting that
어이구,
super art.
아, 이거 왜 나가니?
That's not gonna hit.
아,
The super doesn't hit. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage.
어이씨.
Knockdown and player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Their spacing is so on point. Hit them with a solid block. Jump? Excellent block. Their will to win is really being tested here. Hit the low. What'll happen here? Dashes. Sets up with flatlines. Player 2 made all the right moves. And this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
아우, 죽는 줄 알았네. 오늘 오락실 장사 잘 되는구만.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Take on all of you. Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. They can't even get sneezed on here.
가자.
Life lead opens up. Knockdown. Good job blocking the KO.
아,
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two.
Dashes.
아이고.
Grabs him. Still slugging it out at this range. Dashes forward. They exchange blows. Player 1 can build off this lead. Time to sit on the lead. Jumps in.
아유, 자리가 왜 바뀌어?
Headbutt.
아니, 뭐야? 아, 왜 안
Big
됐어?
throw. Going in. This off of me. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing.
Cammy.
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
자, 여기 장기 포장으로만 참여를 하겠습니다.
It's
또
a
세계
mirror match.
대결이구만.
There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Show me everything you have. I'll take on all of you.
들어갔어요.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Knockdown. A dangerous range here. Goes for the super. Player 2 has good heads-up precision opting for the drive impact. So
여기서 왜
little life left. Experiencing burnout in there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Was hungry for the
이건
grab.
대놓고 쓰면은
Looking to plant him with the pile driver. Player 2 has a slight life lead.
대신에 못 쓰겠구나.
We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Not much life left.
아, 제대로 됐다.
Target locked in.
C가 오면은
They're going
아,
for the super art. Trying to shatter some life bars and dreams. Hope you like gardening. Cause you're
어떻게 저렇게
about to
도박이
be
돼?
planted.
내가 아무것도 안 하고.
Looking to follow up after that target moment.
진짜
Dangerous
신경이
range here.
났어.
Keeps them out. Gets the counter hit and the win.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Show me everything you
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Use the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent.
야,
Player 1 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
미안한데.
Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange.
어이, 뭐야
Player
이거.
2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive
Hey.
gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going, keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? A super art? Just goes for it at this rate. It's too
뭐야?
much.
너 왜 맞았지 저거?
Player
바닥에
1
있었는데?
gained a hard-fought victory there. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
어씨 왜 안 돼?
Both fighters have plenty of health. Where's this match gonna go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Can't take the
yeah.
throw. Knockdown. Absorbs the attack and
아이씨
fires back.
뭐야?
Player 2 has used up all of their drive.
아 완전.
Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Gets back into the
Hey.
corner with pressure building. Life lead opens up.
아유
Backs it
아파라.
up with the drive impact. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
아니 씨.
Freeze them.
아,
Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Jumps up. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Going in. They were expecting that drive impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up.
맞았다.
Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Not much life left, but their drive gone critical.
That's
What's
it
gonna
all.
happen? Are we gonna see a one-up
Yeah.
finish? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
body of iron.
점프하길 잘했네.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see. Ooh, does them dirty. Double lariat, and now still slugging it out as his target locked and scoop. Player 2 needs to crown them from above. Okay, here we go. Both fighters are down to half life. Amazing! Big time whip! What are they gonna do? Great job in his hip. Low heavy. I can't believe it.
아니 왜 뒤로 가?
It's over. Player one showed they are truly the best of the best.
심각하구만. 다 갔어?
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Low kicks are a no-go. Goes for the command grab.
대놓고 쓰면 참.
What are they thinking?
문제는 이제 진일이.
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Reads them. Player one chases them down. The pressure is so intense here. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bail each other out? Threads it cleanly. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Got some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Jump. Headbutt. They exchange blows. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player one has the life lead. Can they use it? Heavy punch sends them
둘다
flying.
잡기를 안 썼어.
Brush that off and keep going. Double lariat, and now player one holding on to that corner. They're going for the super art. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners.
이걸
Player one.
어떻게 극복을 해야 될까?
Here comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Take on all of you.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Low heavy. Goes for the throw.
뭐야 이 스크린샷은?
Well in range to score the throw. Okay, they trade hits.
Oh.
Taking stock. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Sticks the jump in. Knockdown. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Decides to spend the meter. The big play does it. Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The jump in catches them. Open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Burnout activated. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Knockdown and you've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. It's a good spot to use the
왜 잡혀 이거?
goes for the jackhammer off the cyclone lariat.
아니 왜 나가 이거?
The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Pack your bags. There's no escaping that. Player one gained a hard-fought victory there. And they've gone for the same character.
아니 또
Neither
컴퓨터
side's gonna want to lose this one. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 1 has the life lead.
끝나야 돼.
Can they exploit this advantage? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. Reads them. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Got their eye on the air. Heading into looking to plan them with a wild jump. The big play does it. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Target locked and scoop. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Looking to plan him with a pile driver. Quick breather. From upstairs.
야 이거 또 커맨드 있어. 에리어프가 나갔어야 되는데.
Perfect execution with the anti-air. The low kick hits. Anti-air in the front.
또 저거 골든장치에서 손으로 돌리는 거 같아. 발로 눌러야 돼.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
이게 원작인 스트레이트.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
손으로 돌려야 돼.
Blocks the impact.
그렇지 않은 분들이.
Looking to plan him with a pile driver. With super across, nothing but air. Solid anti-air. Nice double lariat. There's a burnout. What are they gonna do?
나가도
This is gonna
되고.
hurt.
콤보는 안
Player
되잖아.
2 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill
방금
battle.
커맨드 미스 같았어.
There's the soup with the lariat. What are you
콤보로
jumping in
이렇게
for?
안 됩니다.
Player 1 shows they are truly the best of the best.
안좀 차리죠? 연예인인가? 나가셨나 보네. 너무 혼자 이기시니까 재미없다고 나가셨나 보다. 자 그렇게 되면은 원혜인님이랑 간만에 오랜만에 원혜인님 장기 맞춰보도록 하겠습니다.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. All right, first round. What's going to happen?
뭐야 왜?
Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Low heavy hit. Trips him up. From up above. No more drive gauge. All right, what's coming up next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
어이씨.
They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
공략까지.
Experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 is big time whiff. Looking to plan him with a pile driver.
한 방에 갑니다 한 방에.
Okay, here
아니야.
super hard incoming. They exchange blows. And they create an opportunity.
아,
for
뭐야.
hotline zone. Player 2
왜 저기를
comes away with the win. And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
아 간만에 해보니까
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in.
완전 점프가 나가고 긴장했어. 간만에.
Whiffs the grab. The command grab doesn't make it. Trips him up. No good up high. goes for the command grab.
안녕하세요.
Range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? No more drive gauge. Life lead opens up. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within
지금
range.
방송 중인 거예요?
They're going for the super arm. They don't need to
그게
go for
뭐냐,
anything
좀-
big. Even a light tap.
프레임이 느려가지고
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the
이게
pressure on.
일단 그냥 진짜 막 돌리세요. 농담이 아니라
Target locked and
그 하면은 생각을 하면 할수록 힘들어지는 게임이에요.
get scooped from down low. Smart stuff.
아니 나
Poking
아까
at that
전에
range to zone the opponent.
공룡패짜기 한번 당했잖아.
저번에 왜 암전 하면은 그 암전 낚시
왜냐면은 나도 공룡패짜기를 썼거든.
아 그런 거였어요?
예.
저번에 했던 것처럼.
예, 그러니까 그거를 이제 점프를 하실 거라고 생각했는데 계속 아동인 컴퓨터 비비면서 간 거.
네네. 근데 어쨌든
그거를 내가 잡으려고 했는데 내가 잡고
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
필살기가 입력이 안 되고 그냥 점프가 됐나 봐.
네 맞아요. 들어 좀 빠더라고 지금.
Low heavy, but no go. Target locked and scoop.
돌리는 거예요.
Player 1 won out those close scuffles.
아니
And now they gotta have a
헬스에서 안
plan.
바꾸세요? 그 장기 바꾼다면서
Foul driver. No escape.
장기 프로 바꾼다니 아까
They're back into the court in with the
예, 그 제가 들었잖아요 그 장기 프로 바꾼다는 소리.
어떻게 하는 줄을 몰라가지고.
jump in. Both sides get
그
do better
제가
than
저번에
drive.
그런 사람 그
Noticeable.
검색을 하세요.
Is a comeback still
세팅
possible?
값을 알아야지.
그러니까 그 들어가면 있다니까 그 사람. 지금 한번 들어가 보세요 한번.
Break their strides and their spirit.
이 바꾼다면
근데 그 머리는 없나 봐요. 머리는 대머리도 있고.
원은 모르겠어. 이게 게임이 그 뭐냐 솔로를 하면 할수록 그 커스터마이징 파츠가 늘어나요.
내가 그럼 그 안에서 안 되겠구나.
그러니까 그 솔프를 해야지 늘어나는데 지금 당장 그 뭐냐 지금 제가 입고 있는 그 팬티도 장기 F랑 호감도 높이면 없는 거거든요. 빨간 팬티.
나는 그냥 돈 주고 샀어요.
아니요 지금 제가 입고 있는 거.
아니, 저는 돈 주고 산 거예요.
아니 그거 말고요. 그 뜻이 아니라 지금 이제
분홍색 같은.
지금 이제 아바타가 입고 있는 거.
아바타.
아바타가 지금 제가 빨간 팬티고 제가 빨간 팬티.
It's not just about the win, but about your
이제
pride.
뭐 이제 안 보시겠지만은
This is a must-win fight.
이따가 나와서 보세요 그러면.
The fight's now underway. This is vicious with
Ah.
the play-by-play. The command grab doesn't make it. The low heavy hit picks up some damage with a long
아니 왜 안
reaching
때려?
attack. Goes for the low kick. There's a corner switch. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Nails the anti-air. Not shy with the grab.
어우,
죽었어.
That is all it took. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
세상에.
Jumps in.
아
Target
뭐야?
locked in.
아 완장하거든 진짜.
Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit him.
어,
Looking
야.
to plant him with the pile drive.
왜 이래?
Both fighters planning something
아
was They were in full control.
말씀드렸잖아요. 그냥 바꾸리라니까 그냥 이거.
Player 1 is the last fighter standing.
괜히 저기 그거
어이가 없다. 진짜. 게임이 잘못 만들었네.
왜 그러세요?
게임 잘못 만들었어 이거.
보세요 저 빨간 팬티잖아요.
예. 근데 이거는 그냥 말 그대로 진짜 팬티네.
아니요 아까 그 역캐가 입으면 저렇고 남캐가 입으면은 그 장기 팬티 되는 거고요.
근데 그거는 거의 뭐 후반부까지 가야 된다면서요. 빤스 그거는.
그 호감도 올려야 돼가지고 호감도 더 많이 주면 돼요.
그렇게까지는 내가 할 시간이 없어서. 한번 보자고. 아 그러면은 친구를 그 사람을 추가를 해가지고.
아니 친구도 아니고 그냥 바로 그냥
일단 CFN에서 파이터를 검색을 해야 되겠지?
음.
그 양반을 검색을.
저번에 제가 이름 드렸잖아요 한번.
이름
그-
유저 이름
이게
뭔데?
그 저기 단톡방에 있을 거 이름.
예. 어디 있냐? 대원용이 많아가지고. 씨. 보자. 에이, 이름이 없는데? 아, 저걸로. 잠깐만. H I D
이름 있을 거예요. 저기 찾아보세요 뭐.
이렇게.
제가 드린
네,
그 카드.
검색을 해서
네.
이건가?
그 누구죠? 이름
어떻게 해요 여기서?
네, 그 이름 보시면은
예.
거기 그
파이터 프로필 보기?
아바타 들어가면 있을 거예요. 아바타.
파이터 프로필 보기?
네. 아바타.
아바타.
네네.
아바타 가서.
아바타 들어가셔가지고.
아바타 레시피 저장 이거
네네네. 그렇죠.
저장하고. 그 다음에 이걸 어떻게 하는 거지? 아바타 프로필 내 프로필에 가서 아바타 여기서 하면 되나? 아바타 레시피 저장 안 되는데?
네. 이제 저장됐어요?
저장을 했는데 이거를
네.
어떻게 불러와요?
저기 그 뭐냐 그 저기 그 뭐죠? 여기 옷 갈아입는 데 있거든요.
어디 있어요?
캐릭터 선택한 데서.
캐릭터
그
선택하면
저기 내려가면은 그 가게 있잖아. 가게가 있는데 그 가게 중에서 그 이제 로고 파는 데가 있고 피트니스 해가지고 왜 자기 캐릭터 외견 바꾸는 그 데가 있어요. 근데 그 유료.
돈 내야 된다고?
그 저기 솔풀 하면서 해봤어 솔풀? 솔풀 해봤어요?
아니요, 난 아예 안 했어요.
솔풀 들어가면은 거기서 한번 바꿀 차도 있어요. 솔풀. 아니 지금 솔풀 플레이 하시면요 거기서 한번 공짜로 바꿀 수
This is
있어요.
a
한번.
mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
어유, 뭐야?
Time to go ahead.
잡혔어.
뭐야
Pushes the
뭐야 왜 이거
And now they can
Wait.
take chances to do damage here.
왜 이래
With or even charge in.
아유 잠깐만. 아 진짜.
Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Smart play there, go for the air-to-air.
Oh,
Even
what
if it
the-
can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective.
뭐야 그랬어
Headbutt. All right, what's a super art?
아 나도
For the
super
super art?
썼는데.
아
Too much.
저게 나올 줄이야 진짜.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now?
어씨.
Nice.
와 저걸 내가
double parry.
맞추고 나서도 불리하네.
맞추고 불려 그거 한 다음에
저 왜 있는 거야 그러면?
Player
이거
one has the leader lead.
그
With this kind of
이거
game, they'll want to
물
figure
들어가
out when to use it and not be triggered.
이거 약간 이거 죄송합니다 이거 막아보세요
Big power boost at the cost of
이거
using
이거
the drive
이거 한다
so meter
캔들이야
management
이게
is vital.
맞으면
They continue to battle
맞으면
it out in the
그다음에
middle of the
내가
stage.
아니
Medium kick hit.
맞으면요 맞으면요
Goes with the same stuff.
이거 하면 되지 이렇게 하면
You've
EX로
gotta be
써야
mindful
되는데.
of reach and
아니요
jump
그냥
in
노멀로
this range.
해보세요
Uses the target combo as a
왜또
build-up.
근데 세 번째가
Target two.
두 번째가 세 번째
Once the
콤보 안 이어져요
lead, is a comeback still possible?
좀
Can they use their
그렇습니다.
drive to stage a comeback?
아
Target. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Draw super hard incoming. And what were they thinking? Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
괜히 썼네
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
오
Jumps up. They're trading attacks. Drive and back middle. Handle with care.
몇 대
Can't
때릴
drop
거야.
drive impact.
참
Player
어이가
one
없어.
is working with a better game. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart game planning. Player two is on the brink of disaster. What if this is gonna
저 괜히 했네.
goes to the air?
괜히 했네.
Judgment there.
괜히 했네. 죽겠다.
Player two has a big drive kick, blocks the low kick.
아, 네.
There's no escape. Both sides getting ready. Somehow
안
reach
돼.
out and hug him.
나?
Dangerous range here.
안 돼.
Are you kidding me?
나도 돌렸다고.
Player two comes away with the win.
빠지는데 인터넷이 좀 있는 것 같아요.
It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back.
그렇군요.
어이씨 왜안
Fantastic
막아줘?
awareness. Both fighters want to establish themselves
맴매.
early on.
어이,
Things are slow
잠깐만.
going right now,
아 씨.
but we may see someone speed things up soon. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here?
안 막아줘.
They get the distance they want. Let's see their
왜
approach.
뒤로 점프를 하냐?
The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan.
아,
예.
This is where things will get interesting as the damage
Oh.
starts to pile up on both fighters. Knockdown.
아왜 저거냐?
왜
Looking heavy. Impacts are no go. Taking stock. Sees it coming and blocks it out.
아이씨. 너 너무
응?
잘했어.
Dashes
오
through
예.
and him with it. The big play does it.
아좀 길게 점프를 할
Player
거야.
one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
아 작은 발로 잡으면.
Immediate
아니야.
lock and scoop.
이거 저기
Player two has a slight
공중 그거 약속할 차이 없어요.
그러니까요. 이거 거리를 좀 조절해줘야 되는 거 아니야?
Heavy punch sends him flying. Oh, did they base him into that? It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance.
오,
아니 이게 왜 나가니? 아,
오,
Doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit.
오, 나도 멋있게 그냥.
Opts for the strike ender for the damage. Looking for something after? Uses their drive to maximize their damage.
아, 안 죽네 이제. 죽어.
Double lariat and now
죽어.
drive
에이,
impact
에이.
misses. What's next?
에이,
아 뭐야 저거 이상한 반찬이 왜 나가지고?
This is the final round. Expect
나는
to
저
see some
발작기
violence.
썼는데 시계를 아니지
The
그거
last round. It's now or never. Looking to plant him with a pile drive. Player two can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the
뒤로
fight.
점프 좀 뭐야 도대체?
They're in range. We gonna see a jump in,
이제-
a dash, the overhead denied. Player one can't let this simmer.
점프했는데 이번에는.
Right? You need guts to pull that off.
좀 느낌이 왔네 점프를.
Player two shows they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for
그런 거.
that
주변 안 보여요? 말씀 안 들었지.
Still very early in the round. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Neither of them willing to back off.
아 잠깐.
Player two needs to deal
아니
with
왜
this
자꾸
burnout.
이거?
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Life lead opens up. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Nice them out the air.
저거 대공기도 되는 거예요?
Player two.
아, 대공기 안 돼요. 그냥 쏙쏙팔자고 쓴 거예요.
They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
아
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
어우,
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
아이
Grabs them. A quick breather. Scrapping it out up close. Jump. Hits them with a
아니 뭐야 이거?
gauge for a super.
이게 멋진 콤보를.
Opts for the strike ender for the damage. Looking for something after?
아, 야 들어가.
에라이 뭐야?
Player two, both not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Headbutt.
아이고.
Big time whip. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Looking for a chance. Hog's nothing but air. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. They're going for the super art.
아,
아니, 그게 왜 나가?
넘어갔네. 뭐라고 해주고 이렇게
아유 진짜
정말 안 될게.
어이가 없네 어이가 없네 진짜.
Oh, here we go.
이거 도발이 도발이 네 가지거든요, 아세요?
Who?
어떻게 안 돼?
They are
네,
not
네버
even
밑으로
close to
내리고.
each other. Both of them back up. They
네버
make
네버
it
앞
final exchange.
네버 앞뒤.
그게 나가.
Drives it back, misses. They both decide to ease the tension and back off. They don't have
뒤로
any
있어,
leeway to make a
뒤.
mistake. Someone's gotta make them and win. They're wide open.
헤드라서 이거
이거
With the attack.
근데 문제는 이게
Critical moment.
도발이 캔슬한데 이게
They're taking a step back to
원래
slow down the
헤드는 안 되지
pace.
않나요 도발이?
They're
아니,
running
그-
out of time.
초반 모션은 캔슬 안 되는데 중간부터 캔슬 되는데 이거 끝날 때까지 있으면 안 돼.
Oh my
이거
God.
잠깐.
they
이거
just
너
up.
죽었네.
여섯 개
No time left. Can they make it? Pack your bags. Player two.
좀
Revives that tense mirror match.
의미 없죠. 강한 같은 상황에서
Over yet. Best believe it's time
근데
for that
그때는
comeback.
도발을 할 게 아니고 존나 세게 때려야지.
They hit each other. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the tone.
참고로 장기도 이게 존나 길어요, 이 소식이.
Player two with the
솔직히.
life lead. Can they exploit this advantage?
아씨.
At this range, many attacks can connect if you
이거
stick something
끝날
out.
때 딱 맞춰가지고
The game
끝날
is
때
very important.
끝날 때.
Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange.
아,
That's some
펀치
big
때리네.
juicy damage on that counter.
펀치를 때린다.
Player
아,
one is maintaining
Oh.
the corner position for some juicy damage.
아왜저 반동이
In
되냐?
a dire situation. Gets. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
씨 뭐야 앞점 부딪혀.
Player two had an impressive round while managing their drive game.
아니
They'll
나
want to
잡았다고.
carry that momentum into the next round. Gets out, look
Yeah.
at the plan with the foul drive. They
이거를
both
왜
have full drive gauges to work with. Overdrive arcs give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. They're going for the
Nice.
super arc. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Player two bears the
왜
impact.
날라가?
Not
손으로
letting
쏘면
that go
날라가는 거예요?
unpunished.
아니 그거 그냥 다 날아가요. 그러니까 카운터는 맞아야지만 저기 있는 건데 콤보제 카운터 안 쓰죠.
Hits him with a stopping bomb. The low. Going in. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Throws
아
him.
뭐야 안 잡혀 왜?
Are we gonna see a cross?
어우.
뭐야? 아니 나는 발로 저거
Here's the final
잡혔었는데 그냥 안
round. The
나가네.
real fight starts now. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
아이고.
Keep going. Feasting with the Russian
나도
suplex.
이거를 썼는데.
Side switch in the corner.
아이고.
High air in the clutch.
예.
어우.
물것이 않았지만 어쨌든 나가.
Both sides getting
아니 난 저
ready.
대시 안 떴는데 지맘대로
Dangerous
대시가
range
나와.
here. Sets up with the jump in. This can lead to some big damage.
아. 죽었다. 아.
Player two comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Right on the Siberian
에헤이.
Express. Combo with the target combo. Long low attack hits. Takes up some damage with a long reaching attack. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart driving.
아우.
Alright, what's coming up next?
오예.
아우.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
어우.
Look
한 번만
at the
죽겠네.
plan with the power drive.
어.
A quick breather. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here.
어.
아니 그게 왜 나가니? 아.
왜 게이지를 그냥
Come from the break like that.
아씨 레디오도 썼는데 왜 죽이냐?
이렇게 게이지를 그냥 막 낭비하시는 거.
Big first round pickup. Can they close it out? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now?
왜 이렇게 길어?
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 2 has the meter lead. What separates the good from the great in this game
뭐
is
이상하다.
smart gauge management.
저걸 쓴 게 아닌데.
From low heavy too? Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Jumps up, big throw. A quick breather. Unfazed by the switch. Big time whip.
아니.
Target locked and scoop. Are we gonna see a comeback here? What are they gonna do?
예.
아, 위험하다. 그다 그. 됐다.
제대로 걸려들어. 아니 내가 지금 비비고 있는 거 안 보였어요 지금?
그죠. 그냥 나갈 줄 몰랐어. 내가 그 티타님을 모르겠지 아니면인데.
방금도 지금 실수로 손 누를 뻔했어.
그러니까 티타님을 알기 때문에.
Breaks those shins.
아니.
Not shy with the grab.
야 크래쉬 나가다 잡히는 거.
Player 2 with the life lead.
잠깐만.
You've got a small life lead, but it's not over. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to do tons of damage.
뭐야 이게?
Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. With the throw.
예.
Reads them.
이거 내가 갔어야
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
안 그러네.
Player 1 is almost dead, but some quick drive moves and a few prayers can turn this around in their favor. Target locked and scoop.
도망가기. 아유.
죽어라!
죽었다.
It's too much. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Are we going to see some fireworks here? Reads them. Player 2 has the life advantage. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Headbutt. Jump. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. The drive impact doesn't work. Too far for the throw to connect. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has
저거 다음에
enough to
CS
grind out the win?
가는 건데.
Decides not to rush in without a plan. Baits out the low kick. Heavy
좋아.
punch sends him flying.
아 나갔어.
Both are ready to pull the trigger. Nothing but air. Finds the target. They're in range. We get low heavy.
나도 많이 때리자.
Knockdown.
다리 길어.
Here comes the mix-up.
왜 이렇게 길어?
What's next? The overhead kick.
아니 뭐야 이거?
With super arts and some back. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Big time whip.
아
Push him down
나도 돌렸는데.
with the super. Now that's how you take a round.
왜 안 들어가냐고. 나도 놀랬네.
옆에 펀치 카운터 떴잖아요. 이거 휘기대 맞은 거 같은데.
Player 2 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The low. Checks with a medium. Sees it coming and blocks it out. You can block impacts, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Goes for that man grab. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
아니 그거 전에 후질이 길어져가지고.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us jump target like the big play
좋은데.
does. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Play with the grab. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Not too eager.
아씨.
Double lariat and now good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Heavy punch sends them flying. Life
잠깐만.
아,
What's gonna happen?
떴네. 떴네. 아,
Goes for it at this range.
근데 방금 거
Didn't
뭐냐면은
hesitate going for the kill.
나도
against
필살기
the
쓰려고 돌렸는데
아,
쏠수가 나요. 일부러 좀 한거 아니야 이거. 일부러 좀 한 거 아니에요 진짜로.
하나 간다니까 세상이 뭐지 뜰 리가 없어.
아 운이 좋았다.
Player one
근데 방금 거 내가
survives
필살기
that 10
썼으면은
player match.
내가 이기는 거 아니에요?
나갔으면,
그죠?
나갔으면,
그죠? 내가 어차피
There's still
나갔으면.
both sides stepping up.
안 나갔으면 나 이겼어.
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Impact's a no-go. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Neither fighter can
Oh.
force them to give up even an inch. Goes for the low kick. Picks up some damage with a long reaching
잡았다.
오,
What's their game plan here at this
Oh,
critical stage? Just out
아니
of range for that blow.
잠깐만. 왜안
Throws them
잡냐?
to negate the block. That attack landed for a counter hit.
오,
제대로 걸린다 이거.
This is gonna be bad.
안 좋습니다.
Alright, what's coming up next?
아,
이거
이거,
죽었다.
Big
Ah.
play does it. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Awesome. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Hits them with a stop and go.
저거를 짠거는데.
Oh, not too eager. Decides to meet them in the air.
아왜 자꾸 참고를 뒤로 하니?
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
아,
Side switch in the corner.
근데 이게 된단 말이야, 이게.
Going in, they must have a game plan here with the critical.
됐다.
오.
걸렸다. 이건
What's gonna
걸렸다.
happen?
어우,
남았다 지금.
Trying to shatter some life
아니,
bars.
전화 맞지는 아니야. 이거 저기 뭐냐. 펀치가 아니라가지고.
딸필 때 쓰면 무조건 맞아.
아니, 펀치가 카운터가 펀치 카운터였는데, 펀치 카운터가 더 많이 들어갔어.
Can't let this simmer.
근데 제가,
Gotta start putting walls back into the guard twist. Blocking that drive impact isn't
그건
going to
무조건
work.
처리가 되는구나. 저기 있으면.
Punish counter sets the table.
그러면 잡기를 못 쓰겠네. 저렇게.
아니요.
무슨 잡기를 써야 돼?
Showing their
공격기 빼고 공격기.
best of the best.
아 몰랐어. 그러면서 스턴 걸려가지고 나 이거.
Both sides stepping up for the
아니,
rematch.
그래서 그 턴은 저기 없을 때만.
저거 쓸 때만.
없어서 턴이고, 그냥.
그러면 일반적으로 뒤에서 그냥 그 반동 맞으면
Okay,
공중
we're in
콤보
the
네.
early stages of the
보내야
round.
되는 거. 요거 다음에
그렇죠, 공격권 봐야 돼.
Both fighters have
그렇죠,
plenty
그래야지
of
뭐.
health. Where is this match gonna go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. What's the play here? The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack.
아니 왜 안 나가?
Will they
그,
build meter or just
근접에서는
go all
슈퍼하머가
in?
없어요. 그러니까 이거를
Getting some meter with
여기서 하면 슈퍼하머가 있는데
huge damage. That's easier
발
said
앞에서
than
하면 발 앞에 슈퍼하머가 없어.
This is
그러니까
a
거기서 슈퍼 생기는데
약간
They
발 앞에
definitely know what the
안정적으로
other
그러니까 여기서 하면 슈퍼 빨리 나가니까 슈퍼만 그때 슈퍼하머가
The
있어.
fighters return to the middle of the stage. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. One combo can end this round right now.
아니 왜 안 나가냐?
Too much.
일반
Player
잡기는
2 takes the round like a thief.
알면
in the
잡기는
night.
돼요.
What else can they get away with? Gutsy play with the
한번 해보. 저한테부터 한번. 그 다시
for
한번.
a ride on the Siberian Express. Throws them to negate the block. That throw will do some good damage. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Grabs and throws them away. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return.
짧은 거라서 지금.
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Just pack your bags. We're going to Siberia. Okay, here we go.
아, 끝났네.
Critical art
이거
now.
더 편집 받고 와서 편집 받고 지금 거.
방금 나 필살기 썼단 말이야. 근데 필살기가 안 나갔어. 아 진짜 서서 짠 말이야. 나가.
Pull that off.
이거 방금 봤죠 지금?
아이
서서 짠말 나갔어.
그거 발톱 늘려가지고 그 카메라 다 발라갔으면은 그냥 안 잡혔어요.
Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Heavy punch sends him flying. Impacts are no go. Can't block
네.
impacts. You're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Absorbs the hold.
아,
여기서 박치기를 한번 하고
Into the corner. Reads them. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy rematch.
아니 저게 왜 나가?
This is
왜
where
그거 왜?
things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out?
This will hurt.
Opt for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
평소에 안 쓰는 잡기를
Advantage
해봐야겠어.
of everything that's happened up until now.
그러니까 안
Can't
쓰는
take
잡기.
the throw. Good work staying in throw range
저
there.
보여주겠나?
아니 그냥 거리 멀어지면 그냥 의미 없는.
Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Chases them into the corner
Oh,
and will
good
now
save.
look to do some damage. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Looking to
Oh.
plan with the pile driver. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they the target
나도
lock and
잡았는데.
scoop. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach
에이.
goes for it at this range.
아이 또 하시더라 그거를. 와
Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Full drive on
게이지 넘어가는데 지금. 아이
jump.
넘어가네.
Escaping that. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
저거는 진짜 완전히 예측하고 쓰지 않는 이상은
Who will come out
그거는
on top in this final
되는
그거 안
round?
돼. 저기 안 되고 콤보요.
콤보로
The match just started. It's
아
anyone's
벽에서
game.
이거 나가면
We're
이거
just
이거
나가면
getting
그것도
started.
있고.
Who will take
예를
control?
들자면은 이따 내가 보여줄게. 콤보 쓰는 거.
Drive management here is going to be vital. Player 1 will look to apply
아니
pressure.
왜 안 잡혀 이거?
Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Looking for a chance. Blocks the impact. Excellent block to shut out the impact.
에이.
Corrects them. Both fighters planning something? Big time win! I assume the pleasantries are just about over. Still
아.
this fight.
아, 야.
Nothing but air.
여기서 콤보 들어가거든요.
Both sides getting ready. The drive impact doesn't work.
나도 던져
Into the guard break.
아이.
Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Huge stand up.
이렇게 콤보 잘 하거든요. 콤보.
The cherry on top.
데미지가 고정 없은 거 가지고
They set 'em up
데미지 없긴
so
하는데
dirty. Player 1 is with confidence.
이것도 콤보 들어가거든요. 안 들어갔다. 요걸로 콤보 들어가 이걸로.
Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best.
대각선 다음에
Not over yet.
중간이라 그거 띄우기로.
Believe it's time for that run back.
그럼 뭐 이런 거 그거 카운터로 맞으면 뜨잖아요. 그걸로도 들어가나?
안돼 그 저기 발동이 느려가지고
Still very early in the round. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here?
핸드폰이 더
Big counter. Well-timed command throw there. Oh, with the throw. Knocked down. Not shy
아니,
of
안
the
해요.
grab. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 will have to fight back here with no escaping that. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. A huge punish counter right in the opening seconds of this round. Can't tech the throw. Goes target lock and scoop. Scrapping it out up close.
오 뭐야 이게?
There's the
아
impact.
뭐야 저거?
Not letting that
그건
go
없네.
unpunished. Looking to plant him with the pile driver. Full SA meters on deck for
아니 왜 안 나가니? 아
Full pile driver. There's no escape. Big time whip. Reach out and hug him. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range.
아 끝났네.
Critical art.
아,
This is gonna How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
내가 맞아.
Bops him with the
와
target.
뭐야? 이상하네 이거.
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
가자.
Well-timed command though there. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? From up above. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage.
잠깐만.
Target locked and scoop. We're in the final moments of the round. Both fighters are playing around with a full drive gauge too. This is gonna be bad news.
아니 왜
Takes a trip. Jumps up, blocks the impact. Jumps. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Heavy punch sends them flying.
어우 씨 깜짝이야.
Taking them for a ride on the Siberian Express. A little too greedy there. The throw missed. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Hits him with a stopping bomb.
왜안
Fighters have
나가냐고
a full
자꾸.
super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best.
커맨드가 한 밖에 안 돼요? 이겼는데.
Super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill.
나 10자키 이러고 있었는데.
There it is. They knew it'd be enough.
뭐냐? 그거.
Player 2 proved to be the victor in that
커맨드가
mirror.
정확하게 뭐예요? 한 바퀴 아니에요?
어떤 거요?
이거 두 번 쏘는 거죠.
Right back into the rematch.
뭐냐?
We ain't
뒤로 가,
even
뒤로 가,
close
뒤로
to the
반바퀴.
아 그냥 뒤로 반 바퀴 한 바퀴가 아니고
뒤로 반바퀴.
틀리잖아요. 이거.
붙어 끊어 그냥.
well-timed command throw there.
아,
It's the start of the
커맨드가
round.
바뀌었구나
How
이거
will
원래.
they start their
이걸
approach?
아니, 원래
옛날에.
한
Now they're on the
바퀴인데
defensive.
기본적으로
Does not want to get
예전에도
stuck in the corner.
그 커맨드 똑같이 한
Okay,
바퀴인데
both fighters are
멀리
taking a
가면은
long
이거
step
잡히고
back.
가까이서는
Both
그거였어.
looking to reassess the fight.
커맨드 자신은 그
Fighters take a
공이라는
step back to reassess.
내가 왜
Time
이상한
for a
자꾸 막
new
이런
game
거
plan.
나가고 그런지 알겠네요.
Plenty of
그죠?
space between the
그냥
two
계속
fighters.
돌려 한 바퀴
Who will
돌렸구나.
decide to close the gap? Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge.
근데 그거 발동이 10프레임이라 가지고
Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Will they build meter or just go all in on each other? Gaining some meter would open up the opportunity to deal huge damage, but that's easier said than done. We're at the halfway point of the round, and both fighters should be well past the warm-up.
아 막았지.
How will our fighters use this time to create chances for themselves? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Avoids getting cornered. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. The jump in is denied.
가자.
Not shy with the grab. Looking to plant him with the power. Player 2 will have experiencing burnout. This is a critical point of the round where they just target locked and scoop. Too much.
아나
Player
저거 반갑게
2
하는 거를
picks up the first
진짜
round.
못 잡겠네.
That'll give them a psychological advantage.
어떤 거 이거요?
This can't
아이
go on in this punishment.
와
뭐야?
시키고 때리네.
안 나가?
Both sides reluctant to get
네?
in each other's faces, but who will seize control this round? So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
눌렀거든요 이거.
The fight continues in the middle.
그러니까
This
잘하시네.
is gonna be bad news.
이제부터 나가네.
Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. There's the wall stop. They can't do anything now. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive game. Now's the time. Player 2
아 이겼다.
scrapping it out up close. Uses the gauge.
편식 컨트롤에서 조금 애매하게 나갈 것 같은데
A real test of nerves here. Reach out and hug him.
삐딱이 왜안 나가?
Player 2 needs to hold out until that this is
Oh.
gonna hurt. They gotta dig down deep here.
아
Player 2 survives that tense mirror match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sees it coming and blocks it out. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Gets the knockdown, and now uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. A little too greedy there. Throws them to negate the block.
한번 찍어주고
아.
Player 1 can't afford the big play, does it? Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Reads
야, 냅둬, 씨.
looking to plant him with a pile driver. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Going in. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Goes for the jump-in. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive. Just goes for it at this range. Finishing blow off the Cyclone Lariat. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage. No escaping that. Player 2 is the last fighter standing. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even
너
close
써야
to
되는데
done.
아.
Reads them. Oh, whiffs the grab. The command grab doesn't hit.
Brace yourself.
Side switch. Now they're on the defensive.
나 저거 써.
Not shy with the grab. This is a tough spot. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
그다음에 이거지.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open.
어씨 왜 안 잡혀?
Jump, knockdown,
사실은
and
그게
drive gauge gap here. Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Brushes that off and keeps going. You've gotta be like super hard.
아이고 펄쩍.
Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
맞게만 했는데 저거 왜 따고?
아 저거
Jumps up. Red
C는 마지막 게이지 한값 반 달아요.
Last fighter standing. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Box him with a target. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Lots of aggression from both sides. Well-timed command throw there. Knockdown. No good up high. Oh, talk about overextending. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 creates a good corner with this super
어이구.
up. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Can they create an opportunity?
Oh.
Look at him with a pile drive.
이거 안 들어가 펄쩍.
Both fighters below
저거 아.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
어이.
Locked and scoop. They both showed their hands a little bit. Hit them with a stop and bomb. Russian suplex. And that's going to be a chunk of damage.
타이밍을 진짜 못 잡겠다.
They just won't stop switching sides. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now.
아,
You want to avoid blocking a drive impact near the corner because it'll result in a big wall splash
됐다.
even on block. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. This is a complete shutdown. Big canvas impact squat. Burnout activates.
뭐 게이지가 없네.
Drops them from the air. What'll happen? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Win this round. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
저 당혹스럽다. 저 튕기니까 오히려 더.
This is it. Hurls them from above.
안돼.
Target locked and scoop. Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. This can lead to some big damage. Blast that off. Looking for a hole. And you're back. We're going to Siberia. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? That's the counter hit and the win. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Decides to go in with the target combo. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be? They've been pushed into the wall and
나는 왜안
knockdown. Player a throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Not shy of the grab. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Was hungry for the grab. Still scrapping for control of the space.
아
Play
뭐야
with
내가
the grab.
치네.
What'll happen here? Looks like they
Oh.
to stay out of the corner. Barely blocks the jump in. There's the wall spot. They can't do anything now.
이인수가 안
Knockdown
나가네.
and gets the corner.
아,
Right up with the super. The super doesn't hit. Excellent read. Punish counter on reaction. All the amazing.
어우,
Hard hit
네.
You need guts to pull that off. Player 2 comes away with the win.
뭐라고 진짜.
방금 일단 거기서 구석에서 EX가
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Heavy punch sends them flying. Target locked and scoop. Reads them. Impacts a no-go. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. The super armor does its job.
나 되게 없었구나.
Not shy with the grab. At this range, many attacks with this
Oh.
smart connect.
설마.
Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Life lead opens up. Down to the wire. Were they baiting him into that? Russian suplex. And that's going to be a chunk of damage. That slight doubt is all it took.
나는
Player
가드하고
2
있는
takes the
동안에는
round
그게
like
안
a thief in the
됐어.
night. What else can they get away with? They piled up the knowledge.
그거
Now, how are they going to use it?
경험.
Still very early in the round. Saw coming and goes for the force Asia. A quick breather. They're spacing, hits them with a stop and block. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Jumps up. Jumps. Drive.
한번 기회를. 아, 기술했는데.
Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Both fighters planning something, experiencing burnout. Target locked in. It's too much. Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Boxing with the target combo. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Big, low, reaching heavy. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly.
오,
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Not shy with the grab. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. I think they decided to create some distance here in order to slow down the pace a bit. Who will capitalize on an opening first? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. No escaping that.
째려를 하다니.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air.
레디로 쏘는데.
Will gain control of the match in the early going. Knockdown and player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. A quick breather. Hits him with a stop and block. Digs in deep to get that drive in. What'll happen here? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Oh, there's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Both fighters planning something pops them hard.
아니 나는 왜 저기 안 나가?
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Jumps big time whip. Yes, sir. More damage, please. Amazing. Whip sees the overhead coming. Nothing but air. Gotta do better than that. They're in range. We gonna keep going.
에이
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The drive impact is denied. Heavy punch sends them flying. Oh, that attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 is using their drive liberally. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Brace yourself.
Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Reese, the big play does it. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Decides to create some distance to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Double lariat, and now target lock and scoop. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. It's working with a better game. What can they do with it? Reads the command grab. Oh, smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? Player 1 has the chance.
뭐야 이거
백백백백백백백이가 자기 누적이잖아요.
Hug nothing but air. They return, crowns them from above. Through pile driver. There's no escape.
어우,
Cage right there.
아니에요. 제가 딱 봤어요. 특특특특이 아니라 그거 아직도 뭐 해가지고 한 놓고 있는 게 틱사님이에요.
아니 왜 내 세번 안 맞아?
Target locked and scoop. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it?
아니 나는 왜 맞냐고 세.
Player 2
불공평한
needs to
게임이구만.
take advantage of this gauge disparity. Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. They are in a super
Oh.
do anything? Damn! Just look at the damage. Dash! Yes, sir. More damage. You need guts to pull that off. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best.
제가
It's not
무슨
over
판을
yet. Best
넘게 한
believe
게
it's time for that run back. Brush that off and keep
아이씨 왜
going.
가드가 안 돼?
Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up.
이제
How are they going to deal damage? What's the play
야
here?
아까부터 계속 연타를 했잖아. 이번에는
There's
이렇게
a
된 건데.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can take some big chances to do
아니요,
damage here.
연타면 돼.
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. The jump in catches them. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The low doesn't connect.
아니
Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Looking to play him with a foul, but that slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Flushes that off and keeps going. Sees it coming and blocks it out. A little too greedy. Early
왜 아무
winning
안
decisions
돼?
are so important to set the tone. Heavy punch sends them flying. Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is critical here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player 2 needs to use experiencing burnout. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. A super art? Jump?
어우, 이거 정말 많이
Gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical
이거
damage they need.
어우,
Sneak is unstoppable.
Player 2 needs to
아니, 왜-
hold out until
뭐야,
their drive
저거.
gauge recovers. That's
어.
rattled.
아니 가다가 다 대신 안 하고 갑자기 배째를
Got them
가잖아.
the win.
이거는 저기 그거
This is the final round. Expect to
끊어져서
see
그래.
some fireworks.
이게 그 짧아가지고 끊어져서 그래.
Open. This is gonna hurt.
아니 뭐하는
뭐 하는 거야 이거?
Target locked and
뭐하는 거야?
gutsy play with the grab. Player big time win. Yes sir, more damage please. Okay, here we go.
어우,
Player 1 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. Oh, rushing head.
어우.
Real test of nerves here. Are you
아
kidding me?
그거 없구나.
와, 저
Player 2 shows they are
와, 그래요? 지가 보는 거
truly
보고.
the best of the best. It's
일단
not
돌리고
over
보는 거죠.
yet.
기가
네,
있어 없어.
Believe it's time for that run back.
예.
Play with the grab. They quickly get backed into the corner of the stage. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the
어우,
upper hand.
이거 템포가
아
들어갔어요.
방금 저거
The low is denied.
이거 해야 돼.
Can they
아니,
convert
왜
this
가져가,
punish
왜?
counter opportunity into something? Punish is there with the drive impact, really laying on the pressure. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. A little too greedy there.
아왜 뒤로 좀?
In a dire situation, they can't
Oh.
avoid any mistakes.
예.
Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart.
죽었다.
Target locked and scoop. No escaping that. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Gets the knockdown, and now uses a long-range attack there to zone them
안
perfectly.
넘어가니.
Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up. Hit them with a stop.
어우,
Super arc on deck for both fighters.
이제 좀
How they approach the situation will be
타이밍을 이제
interesting.
알겠어.
This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully.
중간 안 넘겨.
Use their drive to maximize
거리가
their advantage.
가면 안 들어가.
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Get low heavy. This is gonna hurt.
아우,
아유 씨.
A clean KO. Nice meter awareness. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Baits out the low kick.
가자.
Target locked and
어우,
좋아. 두 번만 더 잡자.
player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 1 is working. This
Oh.
is gonna hurt.
오늘 같은
Nothing stops
그런 거
that
같더니.
train.
아,
뭐야
In the
근데?
air. No.
나는 왜 저래 이게?
Impact
오우
squat.
죽었다.
Somehow
어,
뭐라?
어,
맞지? 아 괜찮아.
what?
펀치.
예.
야,
아니.
They're still
왜안
in this.
죽네.
This is it.
야, 안 죽네. 근데 어차피 저기 그
Player 1
드라이브 게이지
survives
없어가지고.
that 10th mirror
아들
match.
때문인지 저랬죠.
It's not over yet.
네, 해보니까
Best
뭐.
believe it's time for that run back. Keeps him out.
아
Oh, talk about overextending.
진짜. 어?
Reads them. Player 2 has a slight lock down
Oh,
to
sh-
the wire. There's a punish counter. This can lead to
다시
something
한번.
very big if they can capitalize. On dangerous turf.
이번에 왜 나가지? 약간 안
Nailed
나가던
the
거.
punish counter. Big play doesn't. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Not shy with the grab. Target locked and scoop.
요거랑
A
또
little
가려고.
too greedy there.
어이씨 뭐야?
Looking to plant him with a pile gun. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Was hungry for the grab. Player 2 did the flawless round. They got him so quick. Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory there. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Punch counter for the first hit.
뭐 한 거냐?
There's a corner switch. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Still slugging it out.
오,
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Looking to plan with a pile driver. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they decide to play it safe? Smart play with the throw. Knockdown and pay. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The drive impact is denied. Combo with the target combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Taking the throw right on Siberian Express. Both fighters planning something? SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Jumps? Are they going to be
됐다 이거
at
됐다.
this range?
에이,
Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Too much. Player 1 survived that 10th mirror match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
아, 네네 그래요. 몇이냐? 오, 그래도 하지 마요.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. All right. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Drive lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart driving. Looking to plan him with a pile driver.
오,
뭐야 이거?
Beats them.
뭐야 이거?
Target locked and
어이구, 이게 뭐야?
comes from
Wait.
behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player one
이번엔
with a
그냥
good
진짜
start to the
막걸렸는데.
fight. But
맞아
can they
이게
keep
이게
it
막
up?
틀어지다니까.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Looking to plan them with the pile driver. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Hit them with a
아 이거 안 나왔어.
저 뭐야 이거?
jumps up.
뭐 하는 거지?
Barely blocks the jump in.
아,
Blocking that driving back isn't going to work. What'll happen here? That's gonna leave him rattled. Can they close this round without relying on drive?
아이,
잘못했지.
Right now, this may turn into a
아유,
breakthrough with a throw.
발필따기 쓸 걸.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts things off with reads the jump in perfectly. Double lariat and now.
아니 만세는 왜 하는 겁니까?
펑씨.
Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
아니 방금은 거리가 가까웠는데 왜 피가 나왔냐?
Can they make the most of this? Looking for a hole. Okay, here we go. Tries to act quickly
아 뭐야 이거?
against the attack.
저기 분명히
The
내가-
overhand denied. Can they beat that with confidence? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Just go for it. What a finish.
고생했어요.
네, 수고하셨습니다. 어떻게 캐릭터 한번 여기 가보세요. 지금 저기 일단 지금 나가서 일단 한번 보고 있으니까
네.
그
어디로 나가야 돼?
저기 그냥 게임 바꿔 나가세요.
스타트 눌러가지고.
네네 거기
메인
밑에
메뉴.
메뉴 나가신다는데 네네 나가시고 그 아까 그 저장했죠 저장.
저장을 했죠.
그럼 저기 그 왼쪽으로 가보세요 왼쪽. 네. 네네. 네네. 들어가세요. 들어가면 캐릭터 만들려고 뜰 거예요.
이거는 캐릭터 만들기 만들었어요.
만들었어요?
만들기 만들었죠. 여기.
아
이거 안
그럼
된 거예요?
저기-
끝났나 이제?
아니 그럼 저기 뭐냐? 아 그 지도 한번 지도 여보 지도 한번. 지도.
또?
네.
지도가 어디 있냐? 이건가?
거기서 지금
이건가? 자파상? 옷?
아니요 자파도 우동까지 네 아니 말고 지금 이거 지금 저기 스토리 아직 안 된 거죠?
이제
소리가
그냥 캐릭터만 만들고 아무것도 안 했어요. 네.
저기 여기 그 캐릭터 바꾸는데 그럼 저기 잠깐 나가가지고
나가.
다시 한번 아까 그걸 들어서 거기로 아까 저기 그
나가.
뭐냐 아까 저기 뭐냐 네 저기 그 허브로 네 아무데나 가셔가지고 아무데나 가도 상관없어요. 알았어.
뭘 하든 습관을 들여야 돼. 아무 때나 가기 시작하면 안 돼. 이제 0083은 우리 서버입니다. 이제
알겠습니다. 네.
혼자 놀더라도 여기서
아니 뭐 저는 이제 돌아다니는 그 뭐냐 거기서 그 맵 한번 열어보세요. 맵 한번. 아니 그 맵 거기 맵에
이거 굿즈숍?
아니 허브 아니 말고 또 딴 데 뭐 있죠?
보디숍?
거기 보디숍인데 보디숍으로. 네. 보디숍에서
Sylvie, welcome to my store.
다시
네,
태어나는 것이지.
이게 여기서 아마 유럴 거예요. 거기서
50개가 필요하대. 드라이버 티켓. 나 800개 있는데.
네네 어차피 여기서는 지금 나가 어제 저장하면 되니까 일단 들어가셔가지고 네
레시피
거기-
업로드?
아니 그 레시피 그 현재 레시피 있잖아요.
현재 레시피?
네.
이거 아니에요. 레시피 업로드 아니야? 아니 다운로드.
이거-
아닌데?
아니 그 코드가 필요한 거고
뭐예요?
체형 레시피 여기 아니구나 이거
뭐 없는데? 아까 한 건 이거거든요. 레시피 1.
그거요?
이게 근데 업로드.
아니 아니요 아까 전에 그 사람 거 업로드 아까 한 게 아니라 아까 혹시 그 사람 본인 거 업로드한 거 아니에요? 저기 한번 다시 한번 해보세요. 아까 그 검색을 하셔가지고
그래?
네네
갑시다. 그래요?
아까 그다음 제가 아까 화면에서 오빠가
내 거를
오빠가
업로드
이거-
한 거다 저게.
한번 보세요 한번 네.
잠깐만 봅시다. 할 줄을 모르니까. 검색 아이디 검색. 아까 그거 뭐였지? 아이씨.
네? 저도 가장 최근에 기억하시는 게 틱사님이잖아요.
잠깐 보자. HIDIN HIDIN.
맞아요?
네, 요거
네네네.
프로필.
네.
아바타.
거기서 아바타 가서 네.
저장.
아바타를 설치하면 네.
했잖아 이거 1번에 했는데 이렇게 한 거라니까. 이게 저장이 된 거라니까. 이게 레시피 1.
잠깐만요.
이거 맞잖아. 제일 밑에 거 아바타 레시피 저장.
네네네.
그죠?
그래서 보니까 하신 거죠 지금 이게 지금.
네. 지금 디코로 지금 보고 계신 거죠 지금.
네네 보고 있어요. 네.
이거 했는데.
네.
그러니까 내가 이거를 언락을 안 해가지고 안 되는 거 아니에요?
일단 뭐 맞아. 일단 네 하셔가지고 그 다음에 거기서 네.
Hi, how nice to see you.
레시피 다운로드?
아니, 다운로드는 그 사람 그
어떻게
로드인데 그거 해서 로드란 거.
저장하시겠어요? 저장.
아니요 취소고 거기서 아니요 그 세이브 로드에서
로드.
와이프 딱 네네 그거
오
있잖아요.
이거 봐.
네,
오.
그러니까
그거 같아.
네. 그러니까 이 상태에서 이제 돈을 내고 나가면은 이게 이거로 되는 거예요 이제.
근데 뭔가 아쉬운데. 빤스가 왜 내 뭉칠 거야?
그러니까 아까 빤스를 저기 장기 스토리 모드로 해가지고 빼가와야죠. 장기 빼가와야죠.
머리는 없나? 머리가 너무 아쉽다. 머리카락. 보자. 보자. 아 없나 머리카락이 진짜? 아 장기품 머리는 없나 진짜.
아니 거기 저기 모이칸 어떻게 모이칸 있지 않았어요?
없어요.
아니 좀 내려가가지고 좀만 해. 좀만 더.
아 이거
그거 네. 있네.
이건 좀 너무 아쉬운데.
아니요 그거 아니요 머리를 조정할 수 있어요 길이를 또.
아 머리 길이를.
네, 머리 길 조정할 수 있어요. 그 나간 다음에 거기 앞머리 길이 앞머리 길이밖에 안 되는구나. 머리카락 길이.
어떻게 더 따로 조정할 필요 없네. 얘가 안
뭐
할
머리카락.
이유가 있으니까. 게다가 이거를 조절을 못했어 이제. 이게 고정가.
그러네.
안 움직여. 아쉬운데 이건 너무 아쉬운데.
그 장기프가 저기 뭐냐 돈이 없어가지고 이발을 못해서
그런 걸로 할까 그냥?
그런 걸 하지. 이발을 못해서 그런 거고.
왜?
그러니까 빤스를 아까 말 스토리 모드를 하셔가지고 얻으셔야 돼요.
배경도 했구나.
아니 배경은 저기 이게 뭐죠? 그 조명에 따라 가지고 이제 느낌이 달라지기 때문에.
기본 배경이 낫나?
아니요, 배경은 말씀드렸듯이 본인이 그 조명에 따라 가지고 느낌 달라지기 때문에 그걸 자기가 한번 보라는 거예요.
이것도 그냥 보는 거죠 이거는.
그렇죠.
그러면 여기서 더 없나?
뭐 어떻게 돈 주고 하시려고요?
아니 뭐 돈을 주고 할 수 있으면은 하는 게 좋죠. 근데 문제는
네네.
없으니까.
아니 그때 포인트 사지 않았어 포인트?
근데 없잖아요. 저 헤어스타일 같은 게 이런 건 따로 있는 게 아니죠.
아니요 그게 아니라 아까 전에 그 코인.
네네.
그러니까 이거를 저장해서 나가는 게 이제 코인 50인가 그렇거든요. 그때 아니 지금 그때 나가시면 될 거 그렇게 나가시면.
더 할 거 없나?
본인 워낙 이 정도면 거의 뭐 완벽한 거 아닌가 싶긴 한데.
일단은 가봅시다. 그럼 저장. 여기다 저장할까요?
네, 뭐 하시고 네 여기서 나가
대화를 나가면.
네네네.
아직도 뭐 쓰지 뭐.
그럼 이제 캐릭터가 이제 그 장기화 될 거예요 이제.
근데 빤스를 좋아. 신난다. 근데 기술이 없잖아요. 레이어 타고 이런 게 있어야 된다.
그거는 이제 가서 배워야 되는데 장기 F가 그러니까 지금
얘를 못되게 생겼냐 얘가.
네?
다음에 또 더 비슷하게 생긴 애 나오면 얘기해 주세요. 얘는 좀 많이 아쉬워. 우통을 벗고 다닐 수 없나 그냥? 이거 옷 못 벗어요?
그거요? 옷이요?
네.
그러니까 저기 그 스토리 모드 좀 진행을 해가지고 하면은 이제 그때 벗을 수가 있어요.
이거 지금 뭐지? 아직 돈 사고 남은 돈이 있는데 그걸로 어떻게 해결 안 돼요?
스토리 모드요? 아니 스토리 모드를 그냥 스토리 모드를 그냥 꼭 진행하시면은
귀찮으니까 그렇죠.
그러니까
어느 세월 하냐?
저기 스토리 모드 막 여러 가지 있는데 그냥 무시하고 그냥 털만 쫙 지나가다가 중간에 장기 F 만나면 되거든요. 그래서 저는
거의 그 후반쯤이라면서요.
두 가지 의미가 있는데 저는 장기 F를 존나 많이 했잖아요. 장기 F 존나 많이 했잖아요. 그러니까 스토리 모드 안에도 장기 F가 생기더라고요. 디자인도
게임 한 게 거기 스토리 모드에서도 이렇게 좀 적용이 된다는 거네요. 그러면 어느 정도.
그러니까 그 저기 왜 포인트잖아 포인트 캐릭터 포인트 있는데 그 포인트 일정되니까 장기 F 그 선택이 돼요. 그런데 장기 F를 만나지 않으면은 그 장기 F 필살기 그 디폴트로 더블 레디아트랑 스크류밖에 없거든요. 근데 이제 장기 F한테 이제 그 장기 스타일을 많이 배우면은 그때부터 필살기들이 더 늘어나는 거여가지고.
나도 장기 F 점수는 지금 13,000점 있는데.
저는 장기 F 저 한번 보세요. 저 한번 보세요. 저 한번
이게 뭐야?
저 한번 그냥 보시고 거기 캐릭터 네.
보기. 아바타?
아니요 그 뭐 플레이
플레이 가서
거기 보면 있잖아요. 그
뭘 보는 거지? 이거 이렇게 보는
아니 그 장기 F 그 포인트
아 이거 8만 이거?
네 8만입니다.
아니 나는 이것이 원래 깨끗했단 말이죠. 장기 F만 딱 있었는데
네네. 근데 뭐요?
아니 지금 후배놈이 집에 놀러 와가지고 룩하는 바람에 좀 더러졌어 내 기록이.
저도 원래 저기 장기 F 있었는데 그때
어떻게 이거
그 틱사님이랑 할 때 그거 저기 틱사님이랑 할 때 뭐지 가일 한번 하느라고 이제 더러졌어 저도.
아 이거 어떻게 뭐 못 없잖아 저거 20점.
못 없어.
아우
못 없어. 저도 그때 틱사님이랑 할 때 가일 하느라고 더럽혀졌어요.
아 이런 보자. 아 승률
승률.
장기 F 승률이 낮은 거는 지금 진일이님 때문이에요 이거.
그런 거예요?
네. 장기 F 승률이 낮은 거.
뭐 그런 걸 해두잖아요. 그런 걸 해두죠.
왜냐면 장기 F 다른 장기 F들은 내가 웬만하면 다 죽였거든요.
아까 원웨이 있었죠. 원웨이님.
원혜님은 오늘 처음 해봤어요.
아,
여태까지 같이 안 놀아줘가지고 같이 못했어. 의외로 종필이 내가 많이 이겼네.
종필이는 그 저기 내가 볼 때 그 종필이 못하는 애라서 그런 건데.
저 맞다 퍼블린.
그러니까.
DJ도 어렵더라고.
그러니까 DJ도 개새끼예요.
네, 릴리는 한 번도 못 이겼어. 너무 어려워.
한 번 이겼어요, 릴리?
네, 한 번도 못 이겼어 이때까지.
또 똥캔데.
혼다도 또 되게 어렵고. 혼다 진짜 더러워 꺼서 저거. 굿보이만
혼다가
혼다가
되게
어떻게 뭐 대응을 못 하겠더라고.
혼다 되게 쉬운데. 지금 이제 끝인데.
저는 못 하니까.
지금 채팅창에 지금 똥컴니 방과 있었나?
네? 똥컴님?
네, 그 채팅에 똥컴님 마지막
왔다 갔었어요.
그랬었어요?
네, 같이 했었잖아. 케미가 아까 똥컴님이에요.
나 캠이랑 한 번도 안 붙었어요.
이쪽 테이블에 와서는 이쪽 오락실에 와서는 제 장기 F를 했어요. 하여튼 뭐 아쉽네 여러 가지로. 일단 여기까지.
뭐 빨리 옷을 해야 돼요.
오늘은
저기
하는 걸로.
또 옷을 저기 일단 바꿔보세요. 옷 바꿔보세요.
옷을 어떻게 바꿔요 여기서?
일단 저기 그거 옷을 벗으세요. 옷을.
어떻게 벗는? 그걸 알아.
그 저기 터치 버튼 패드 누르.
카드 버튼?
터치 패드.
카드가 뭐야? 지도 보는 거?
거기서
스타업 이건가? 아닌데.
제일 왼쪽 거. 제일 왼쪽 거.
스테이터스?
네. 그거.
스테이터스를 누르라고? 요거. 그래. 뭐 없네.
그러니까 이게 원래 스토리 진행을 하면은 일정이가 깨면은 걷는 게 생겨요.
지금은 딱히 뭘 할 게 없네요.
아니 일단 저기 뭐냐 저기
이거밖에 없고.
그렇죠. 그러니까 그거를 이제 하셔야죠. 저 한번 보세요. 저 한번.
현질로 어떻게 안 되나?
저 한번 보세요. 저 한번. 저 아바타 보세요. 저 아바타 한번. 제 아바타 보시면 제 아바타를 보세요.
봤어.
아니 아바타 보신 다음에 아바타를 보시면 네 아바타를 보시고 거기서 LT 네 한 번 더 그러면 이제 스크랩 파일 드라이버, 그 다음에 에어슬래시랑 승용권이랑 더블 레리어스랑 서머터 택식을 쓰는 장기 F에다가 공중 요가 텔레포트까지. 요가 텔레포트 한 다음에 이제 더블 레리어스를 쓰는.
멋지네. 역시 장기 F. 아, 100%. 아, 귀찮다. 스토리 모드.
아니 스토리 모드가 그 뭐냐 이제 그냥 일반 적들하고 싸우는데 적들과 싸울 때 예를 들어서 뭐 필살기로 죽이기 뭐 그런 식으로 과제가 있어요. 그래서 그 과제를 해야지 아이템이 드랍을 해요. 그래서 그 아이템을 모으는 재미가 있어요.
아, 누가 다 싫은데. 나를 보고 싶은데.
아니 그 여기 엘든링 어떻게 했어요? 엘든링은?
엘든님요?
네.
엘든님은 그냥 했죠.
엘든링 노가다 아니에요?
아, 뭐 그렇긴 한데 다른 사람들은 같이 하니까 재밌어서 한 거죠.
한번 저기 솔플 한번 몇 번 해보시고 그냥 장기 F까지만 가는 걸 목적을 해가지고 동마까지 하면 장기 F 나오는데
일단은 뭐 나중에 진짜 뭐 놀아줄 사람 없고 그때는 한번 해보죠. 지금은 이제 오락실에서 같이 노는 사람도 있으니까.
한번 저랑 붙어보실래 한번? 그때 붙어보셨지 한번?
했죠.
그러니까
나는 기술도 안 나가는데 뭐.
그러니까 빨리 가서 기술을 배우세요.
자, 일단 오늘 고생하셨고요. 여기까지.
근데 이 스크랩 파일드라고가 있는데, 네? 그 중에 어디 가셨나?
여기 세바스찬 앞에.
이게 스크랩 파일드라고 있는데 잡을 수가 없어. 이게 왜 있는지 모르겠어. 왜 있는지.
왜 있어요? 쓸데없이.
네?
쓸데없이 왜 있어 여기서?
그리고 이제 플레이하다 보면은 이제 이제 상대방을 도발할 수 있는 이제
아이고, 자러 갑시다 이제.
네.
피곤하다. 고생하셨어요.
수고하셨습니다.
네네.